Hey guys, it's the very lucky, Lucky Ginger. We're back at it today. I come down to get bow season set up for jackpot judo. I set the camera up, and deer started coming in so much that they ran the battery down in one night. Well, it's like about 24 hours. So I finally made it back down to the camera. So we're headed out here today to change the batteries. So let's see if we can walk up on something. It's raining today, so if I'm a little quiet, we may be able to see something in the woods as we walk up there. We got a lot of acorn trees all right in here. This is a hillside here that comes up and down, and it comes up that way. So it's kind of a peninsula of a hill. They come up from the neighbors. They usually come up around that tree, or they'll come up through this way, cross right over, and go down. So I've got Jackpot's ground blind up there. We've been monitoring the deer crossings. I got my cell camera right here. Just so anything that walks through this general area gets just catch them. But I mean, yeah, I got there's acorns all over this area. So they just love this spot. There's a few that hasn't been eaten yet. So a lot of acorns and stuff through here. So, and that's where you found the deer. You want deer, you go for alfalfa, or you go for acorns. So, let me change the batteries in this camera real quick, and then we're out of here. So I've got my test lights. Everything's popping up green. Plus I already know it works because I've been getting pictures, so I don't have to wait for it. Close this up. Reposition it. A lot of times what I'll do, just to make sure I got it repositioned right, I got my camera out and I hold it up, and look at it, or I'll take a picture. And that looks good, so I do. Yeah, I mean, there's just everywhere you look, it's acorns. going out through here. So that's why the deer are always in this spot. So that's why they love this spot. I mean, they're all on this road, and I try to mow the road down to keep the weeds and stuff from growing up, just so that way it makes it easy to walk in and walk out. But that's one of Eric's spots. While I'm down here, I want to go pull a ground blind from one of the places I was sitting last year. But my phone didn't charge last night. I got back late from the state fair and fell asleep before I plugged my phone in. So, phone battery's at like 10%. So, I don't know how much video I might get to do. But, we'll see. But that's the life of the ginger, running around the farms, getting everything set up for Unlucky, for Jackpot Judo. So I got him a ground block, got him a little folding chair. The storms have pulled the stakes up out of the ground. Got a thermocell to keep the mosquitoes and bugs away. It's right here for him. So I had to take baling twine and tie it down to the trees to keep it from blowing away. But this is what Jackpot gets to look at. Sit and watch this hillside right here. It's a lovely way to spend the day, I'll tell you that. So this is one set of neighbors. We've got a different set of neighbors owns this field, but it's right here at the corner of the field, corner of the hardwoods. They're coming over here. We got a little pond down here at the bottom of this hill, so they're all coming this way, so we can catch them crossing through. Sometimes they'll cross up here behind us though, so we gotta use the back windows every once in a while. But that's Jackpot Judo's setup for 2024. Let's see if we can get him big velvet buck. While I'm at it, I'm going to show you the setup I made for Hot Wheels. My wife in her wheelchair. So we took this field and we let a lot of it grow up, but I mowed down this middle section. So the deer just love this. But it's so secluded. So secluded. Nice big open field to come in here. I tried to plant some soybeans in here a couple years ago, but it didn't work out too well. They didn't let them get old enough. But we've got the acorns and the walnuts. And then I took an old bathtub that I found sitting on the side of the road. Somebody was giving away. And I brought it. My batteries run dead. And I built a water catchment system. Just a little stand, put some roofing on it, so that way when it rains anywhere on this spot, anywhere that lands on this spot, it's going to rain and it's going to fill up this water tank. However, it's been filled up with dirt, so I got to come back. I can't do all this today, but I got to come get all this grime and dirt out. And my plug came out, so I got to fix the plug, and then it'll fill up. I left that hole open so it won't overflow this way, but that way I can catch water. And they got a good little place to drink. They can come right here out of the thick on either side, and got a nice little clearing and a place to drink. And I built a ground blind for a wheelchair ground blind for Hot Wheels. Sitting right back here on the edge of the field, so it's wide enough for a chair. I cut the bank, I cut the ledge perfect. I measured her wheelchair and where she'd be sitting in it with a crossbow, and got it set up. Got a little spot mow, but the mows have kind of made it a little bit harder. But we can come right in here, move these chairs out of the way, and I had a camo netting that I hang on the back to cover it, but she can sit right here, wheel right into the bottom, and just sit here, and that's Hot Wheels' deer stand. She could sit here and watch this little field, and they just sneak right up into the field. She's already got her stand here for a crossbow to sit on. We'll move it over so that way she can just lean over, put the crosshairs right on it, and tink. So that's Jackpot Judos and Hot Wheels deer stand for 2024. Later, guys.